Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Gunderson. I'm the superintendent of the Suffern Central School District. And for those of you who are getting tenure, hopefully you know that already. But for all your family members, they might not know who I am. So I feel compelled to introduce myself. It was great to get to see some of you and meet some of your family members here in the few moments before we began our ceremony. This is always such a wonderful night. It's full of smiling faces and proud moments for everyone in the room. We're happy to see folks who have achieved this level of professional excellence be acknowledged for the great work that they do. And to a person, I know that all of you don't simply do the great work that you do to get tenure. Tenure is simply a step in the process of where you're being acknowledged for the great work that you do, and that you've achieved this level of distinction, knowing that the district is very much committed to your professional work here, and that we are agreeing now to a long-term partnership of not where this is your peak, but this is just the beginning of your professional journey here at the Suffern Central School District. So I'm going to turn this program over to our Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Larry Maltone, who's going to lead us through this process. But I just wanted to express my sincere appreciation for the 13 folks who are receiving tenure this evening, for all the great work that you do for our district, and especially for our students here in the district. Thank you all.
Thank you. So it's hard to get up here and speak because I don't know what Dr. Gunderson's going to say, and I asked him earlier, so he stole probably everything that I was going to say. But I too want to welcome everybody here, congratulate the tenure recipients, their families. I want to thank the families for coming, for the support you've given our tenure recipients throughout the last 3 to 4 years. I want to thank their colleagues that are here that have also supported them, the administrators. We have administrators that'll be speaking tonight, but also others here that are just here in support of our teachers and administrators getting tenure. So we have a total of 13 people to receive tenure this year. 13's an unlucky number, so we were talking about whether we should pick one name out of the hat to do another year, just so it's an even dozen. It would make a lot more sense and make me feel more comfortable. But we have 13 people. We have a director of E&L and equity. We have a supervisor of secondary special education. We have 2 assistant principals, a teaching assistant, a psychologist, an elementary teacher, a French teacher, an art teacher, an English teacher, a special education teacher, and 2 English as a new language teachers. We have 5 of our buildings represented tonight, and we have a number of our administrators are going to say great things about our tenure recipients and well-deserved things. So I first want to welcome Lee Weber, our Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. So when she introduces you, you can come up and stand with her and be up here when she's speaking about you.
All right, so I'd like to invite Dr. Patricia Balbuena to come join me. Right here. I had to wear my heels so we'd fit in the same frame. So over the last 3 years, Dr. Patricia Balbuena has brought her joyful, insightful enthusiasm to Suffern Central. On the E&L side, her expertise and experience with multilingual learners has led to improvements and expansion of our programs and curricula to meet the needs of this diverse and ever-growing part of our community. She has forged relationships with our administrators, guidance counselors, teachers, students, and families to ensure that we are implementing best practices. With respect to equity, she has fostered an environment promoting belonging and dignity. Her leadership has provided opportunities to grow leaders throughout the district. Administrators, teachers, and even students are now leading this work in many of our buildings. As someone who gets to work side by side with Patricia, I'm grateful every day to have the opportunity to learn with and from her. Throughout her probationary period, I've witnessed her growth too, earning her doctorate, learning our Suffern culture, and even overcoming her fear of flying and cruising. It is a gift to work alongside Dr. Balbuena and to see her passion for serving our students and community. Thank you to the Board of Ed for considering her candidacy for tenure. Dr. Balbuena makes Suffern better, and I am confident that she will continue to do so.
Thank you very much. I now want to invite up from our middle school, Dr. Andrew Trust.
Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Andrew Trust, Principal of Suffern Middle School. First, I'd like to begin by congratulating our recipients. Being awarded tenure is about being recognized for all the hard work and dedication that you have given our students over the last few years, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. Congratulations. Our first tenure recipient at Suffern Middle School is Mr. Oscar Henriquez. One of Mr. Henriquez's most remarkable qualities is his unwavering commitment to support our English language learners students. Recognizing the unique challenges they face, Mr. Henriquez has made it his mission to ensure that every one of his ELL students feels valued, supported, and empowered to succeed. Through his innovative teaching methods, cultural sensitivity, and genuine empathy, Mr. Henriquez has created a classroom environment where ELL students feel safe to take risks, make mistakes, grow academically and linguistically. He understands that language acquisition is not just about learning vocabulary and grammar, but also about building confidence and self-esteem. Moreover, Mr. Henriquez's impact extends beyond the classroom. As a mentor to his colleagues in the bilingual program, he generously shares his expertise, guidance, and support with all teachers that have joined after him. His dedication to helping our ELL students reach their full potential and his commitment to professional growth have been instrumental in the success of our bilingual program. Oscar was a pioneer at SMS in the bilingual world. He joined our staff and immediately faced the challenges of developing a bilingual program head-on. He continues to play a major role in the program and should be proud of his successes. In his 3 years at Suffern Middle School, Mr. Henriquez has been the pillar of our learning community, embodying the spirit of compassion, equity, and excellence that we hold dear. He works tirelessly to break down language barriers, promote cultural understanding, and create inclusive spaces where ELL students can thrive alongside their peers. Mr. Henriquez's proficiency in utilizing technology to enhance learning has been particularly noteworthy. He leverages various tech tools and resources to engage students, differentiate instruction, and provide personalized support to his ELL students. Whether integrating interactive multimedia presentations, virtual learning platforms, or communication apps, Mr. Henriquez embraces technology as a means to enrich the educational experience and bridge linguistic and cultural divides. Furthermore, Mr. Henriquez's dedication to fostering leadership and character development is exemplified by his role on the Lighthouse team for our Leader in Me program. As a member of this team, he helps cultivate culture of leadership, responsibility, and empowerment among our students, laying the foundation for our future success. It is with great pleasure that we celebrate Mr. Henriquez's tenure at Suffern Middle School. Congratulations. Our next candidate is Mr. Dominic or Dommy Alange. I just learned that, Dommy. I did, sorry. His mom just told me his nickname is Dommy. It's never gonna go away. Mr. Alange is a dedicated educator whose passion for teaching and commitment to student success have profoundly impacted Suffern Middle School. As we reflect on his 4 years of service here at SMS, it's important to recognize the depth of experience he brings to our community with a total of 15 years in the field of education. Dom truly has a worldview. He lived in Taiwan for 7 years and visited Japan over a dozen times. He has a working knowledge of Mandarin Chinese, Japanese, and of course, Spanish. In his time here at Suffern Middle School, Mr. Alange has exemplified the highest standards of professionalism, compassion, and innovation in his role as an English as a new language teacher. His unwavering dedication to support our ELL students has not only helped students achieve academic success, but has also fostered a sense of belonging and inclusivity within our school community. One of Mr. Alange's greatest strengths lies in his ability to create dynamic and engaging learning environments where students feel empowered to take risks, ask questions, and explore their own unique voices. Through his creative lesson planning, use of technology, and culturally responsive teaching practices, he has inspired countless students to embrace the English language and develop confidence they need to thrive both inside and outside of the classroom. Moreover, Mr. Alange is a passionate advocate for our Spanish-speaking students, tirelessly working to ensure they receive the support and resources that they need to succeed. He regularly is down asking for more. His advocacy extends beyond the classroom as he actively engages with families and community members to promote cultural understanding and celebrate diversity. In addition to his teaching responsibilities, Mr. Alange generously volunteers his time to oversee the Origami Club, where students come together to explore the art of paper folding and develop their creativity and fine motor skills. I'm thrilled to share that under Mr. Alange's guidance, the Origami Club recently had the honor of being visited by the Chinese consulate, and an experience not only showcased our students' talents, but also fostered cultural exchange and appreciation. As we congratulate Mr. Alange on reaching this milestone in his career, let us express our deepest gratitude for his tireless dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment to the students of Suffern Middle School. We're fortunate to have him as a member of our educational family, and we look forward to many, many more years of continued success and inspiration. Congratulations. Now comes the fun part. Miss Sybil Jeffs, come on up. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Our next candidate for tenure is Miss Sybil Jeffs. Miss Jeffs, otherwise known as Buffy, is receiving tenure as an assistant principal. Sybil has worked in Suffern Central for 16 years in various roles, including teacher, special ed supervisor, and building administrator. Every step of the way, she performed each position with poise and dignity. Sybil is a product of the Suffern Central School District and is a first-generation high school and college graduate. Sybil is a proud family person. Her deep commitment to family is evident in the way that she carries herself and performs her job. I know her mother and father, who is watching down from the sky at this moment, are so proud of her. I'll never forget the time when I observed Buffy as a special ed teacher at Suffern High School. It was my first year working in Suffern. Sybil was a co-teacher in a math class. The connection that Sybil and her co-teacher had in teaching the class, in my view, was simply amazing. I remember saying to Sybil that this should be the model for all co-taught classes. She was not only supporting the special education students, but also contributing as a content expert, which is a difficult task for teachers who push into multiple subject areas every day. It was evident to me on that day that Sybil would become a great leader for our district. Sybil exhibits unwavering commitment to excellence and passion for making a positive difference in the lives of students, teachers, and our entire Suffern community. As an assistant principal, Sybil has consistently demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities. She is a visionary who not only sets high standards, but also inspires others to reach beyond their limits. She possesses a rare combination of empathy and firmness, which enables her to foster a nurturing yet disciplined learning environment where every individual can thrive. Sybil's impact extends far beyond the confines of her administrative duties. She's a mentor, a role model, and a confidant to both students and staff alike. Her door is always open, and her willingness to listen, support, and guide is unparalleled. Sybil's genuine concern for well-being and success of others is evident in every interaction she has. In addition to her remarkable interpersonal skills, Sybil is a strategic thinker who is adept at solving complex problems and implementing innovative solutions. Whether it's developing new curriculum initiatives in AVID, addressing the complexities of the master schedule, or addressing issues of equity and inclusion, Sybil approaches every challenge with creativity, diligence, and a relentless focus on student achievement. This speech would not be complete if I didn't address the Sybil Jeffs chit chat. Sybil loves to chit chat, and I'm sure exactly what I'm talking about. I've tried to explain to Sybil that Google defines chit chat as a short, informal conversation about matters that are not important, small talk. Yet, Sybil's chit chats are nothing short of question after question, leading to more questions and more questions. And many times these questions don't have answers, which inevitably just leads to more questions. There are times that this is the most challenging part of my day. In all honesty, Sybil's contributions to our school community have been truly transformative. Her tenure as an assistant principal is a testament to her exceptional leadership, dedication, and service. Sybil, on behalf of everyone here today, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on this well-deserved achievement. Your passion, integrity, and unwavering commitment to excellence are inspirational. We look forward to many more years of collaboration and growth together. Congratulations.
I'm so glad.
Wait, it gets better. Jenny, come on up. Miss Narcisco. Our next candidate for tenure is Miss Jenny Narcisco. Miss Narcisco has worked in education for 23 years, and 20 have been right here at Suffern Central. Excuse me. Many of us have had the privilege of witnessing Miss Narcisco's journey unfold within the walls of our school. Prior to assuming her role as an assistant principal, Miss Narcisco served as a dedicated sixth grade teacher, sharing her knowledge, expertise, and unwavering enthusiasm with students in her classrooms. It was during this time that her passion for education and her innate ability to inspire became evident to all who had the pleasure of working alongside her. While interviewing for the assistant principal position, it was evident from the start that Jenny was the right person for the job. Over the years, Jenny has built a tremendous support from her colleagues and could speak to pretty much every aspect of Suffern Middle School, sometimes when not even being asked. In her transition from teacher to assistant principal, Ms. Narcisco seamlessly bridged the gap between the classroom and administration, bringing with her a wealth of expertise, insights, and deep understanding of the needs of both students and educators. Her consistent dedication to her responsibilities and her impeccable organizational skills — she tries to redo my office all the time — have been the cornerstone of her effectiveness in both roles. Throughout her tenure as an assistant principal, Ms. Narcisco exemplified leadership in its truest form. She leads with integrity, fairness, and a deep sense of responsibility, ensuring that every decision made is in the best interest of our students and their educational journey. Her organizational prowess has helped streamline processes, enhance our communication, and foster a culture of efficiency and effectiveness within our school community. Whether it's coordinating school events, managing complex schedules, or implementing innovative programs, Jenny approaches each task with meticulous attention to detail and a commitment to excellence. Her consistency in delivering results, coupled with her unwavering dedication to student success, has earned her the respect and admiration of her colleagues, students, and parents alike. Jenny has a keen ability to take the everyday stresses of the job, manage them effectively, and move on. Always with a smile, eventually with a laugh, and occasionally followed by the standard eye roll. She is willing to take on any task, no matter how complex or intimidating. For instance, Jenny has the unique responsibility of announcing the names of students who need to make up their state exams over the PA system. While this may seem like a minuscule task, She knows the entire school is waiting on bated breath to hear some of the most difficult pronunciations. See, Jenny is from Brooklyn. Her voice over the PA system lands somewhere between subway platform in Canarsie and public address announcer at WrestleMania. She reads off the name, inevitably struggles with a few, and the entire building laughs at her for the rest of the day. Beyond her administrative duties, Ms. Narcisco has been a mentor, confidant, and a friend to both students and colleagues alike. Her door is always open, her ear is always attentive, and her heart is always filled with empathy. She has cultivated an environment where individuals feel valued, supported, empowered, and accountable to reach their fullest potential, creating a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond the walls of our school. When you look at Jenny's career at Suffern, you are reminded not only of her professional achievements, but also of the countless lives that she has touched and the mark that she has left on her in school. Inevitably, when dealing with the various organizations about town, Jenny always has a connection, whether it's a Ramapo police officer that she taught English to, or a parent that she helped direct in the school musical as the choreographer. She loves to talk about the fact that she was the choreographer of the school musical. Personally, I think this is a good time for Jenny to demonstrate some of those good moves. I guess not. Nevertheless, her mark is always left on those that she comes in contact with. Her passion for education, her unwavering dedication, and her boundless compassion serve as a testament to her character and her commitment to excellence. These are characteristics that indicate that Jenny is going to make a great principal when her time comes. The key part, when your time comes. For now, I'm the principal. She needs to be reminded of this occasionally. Once again, I'd like to congratulate Jenny on this well-deserved achievement.
Thank you. I now want to welcome up the principal of Cherry Lane Elementary School, Angela Aguilar.
Good evening, everybody. Dr. Gunderson, members of the Board of Education, I'm pleased to present Uric Guerrero as candidate for tenure for the 2024 school year. Okay, here we go. All right, Uric received his Bachelor's of Science in Psychobiology degree at Quinnipiac University in 2000. And in 2006, he received his Master's of Arts in School Psychology from Alliant International University in San Diego, California. Did I get that right? All right. He's married to his wonderful wife, Kristen, and they are very proud parents of two wonderful children, Kieran and Kate. And they're here tonight to celebrate with him. So thank you for being here tonight, guys. Uric may have started working with us at Cherry Lane in 2021, but his connection to our community spans back many years as a dedicated parent. With his children progressing through Sloatsburg Elementary and now at the middle and high school, Uric brings a deep understanding of our community needs and dynamics to his role. One of many of Uric's strengths is his leadership, his work ethic, and unwavering advocacy for all of our students. He possesses a remarkable ability to communicate difficult messages with compassion and clarity, offering a unique perspective that we frequently rely on at the elementary level. Over the last few years, he has diligently cultivated strong relationships with his students, his families, colleagues across the district. He enriches Cherry Lane and all of our community, but not only participating, but actively contributing to events such as the Multicultural Night. His involvement extends mere beyond attendance. It fosters connection, particularly through his culinary talents and collaborative efforts with our Cherry Lane family, strengthening our bonds of unity. Above all, Uric's greatest strength, not just by me, but by many, have always said that his empathy and his remarkable ability to empathize with those facing challenges is unique. He is truly an exceptional individual, and I feel privileged to serve as his principal. Congratulations. I'm pleased to present Giovanna Seeberger as a candidate for tenure for the 2024 school year. Giovanna received her Bachelor's of Business Administration degree at Pace University in 1990, and in 2009, she received her Master's of Science in Early Childhood Special Education for the College of New Rochelle. She has been married to her wonderful husband, Steve, for the past 32 years. That itself deserves an applause. And together, they have 3 beautiful children, Amanda, Chris, and Stephen. Roberta, her father, is also here joining her tonight for her tenure celebration. So we're glad to have him as well. Giovanna started as a kindergarten leave replacement at Connor Elementary in 2008 and consistently has worked as a leave replacement for Connor and Cherry Lane up until about 2018, where BOCES snagged her for a couple of years. And actually, she was working right down the hall at Cherry Lane. So we were able, in 2020, we were lucky enough to grab her back from BOCES to join us in our Foundations program, which was incredible. This is where she embraced the Foundations program with energy, enthusiasm, and a desire to learn more about the students she was serving. Giovanna is a kind and compassionate educator who quietly advocates for her students and is always making sure that they are surrounded by love and support. There is not a time that I've popped into that classroom where she is not smiling and or laughing with one of her students, either during whole group instruction or a small reading group that she's instructing on the side. She is a hard worker. She is a self-starter. She is motivated. She is organized, and she is very creative. We love those bulletin boards. She is well respected by her colleagues and is always willing to go above and beyond. We are so happy to have Giovanna at Cherry Lane because of her dedication and passion and for what she does and comes through each and every day. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. I now want to invite up the principal of RP Connor, Kelly Benatti.
A little shorter. Okay, I'd like to invite up Miss Maha Hussein, fondly known as Miss Maha. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I am honored to stand before you to recognize and celebrate the outstanding contributions of our English as a new language teacher, Miss Maha Hussein. Miss Maha is a dedicated educator who has devoted herself to ensuring that all students, regardless of their background or language proficiency, have the opportunity to succeed academically and thrive in our school community. The role of an ENL teacher is not just about teaching English. Is it about fostering a sense of belonging, building confidence, and empowering students to embrace their cultural and linguistic diversity as strengths? Ms. Maha is an advocate, mentor, and champion for the students and the staff, guiding them on their journey to language proficiency and academic achievement. In classrooms across RP Connor, Ms. Maha creates an inclusive, this is her baby, and inclusive, welcome up, Mason. It's all about family. Ms. Maha creates an inclusive and welcoming environment where students feel valued, respected, and supported in their language development. They employ innovative instructional strategies, cultural sensitivity, and a deep understanding of second language acquisition to meet the diverse needs of her students and help them reach their fullest potential. Ms. Maha also plays a crucial role in bridging the gap between home and school, serving as a liaison between families and the broader school community. She works tirelessly to build partnerships with parents, caregivers, and community organizations that ensure that students receive the support and resources they need to succeed both inside and outside the classroom. Tonight, as we honor Ms. Maha, we reaffirm our commitment to embracing diversity, equity, and inclusion in our school community. Let us recognize the invaluable contributions that Ms. Maha makes every day to create a more inclusive and equitable learning environment for all of our students. To Ms. Maha, I offer my deepest gratitude and admiration for your dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment to supporting our English language learners. Your tireless efforts do not go unnoticed, and tonight we celebrate you and the profound impact you have made on the lives of our students. It is my pleasure to recommend you for tenure. Congratulations.
I love you.
Thank you very much. And now from Montebello Elementary School, I want to welcome Dr. Teresa Ivy.
Thank you. We're changing it up. I brought her with me. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight in this exciting event. It always is a great event, so thank you for the Board of Ed for making it so great for everyone. Every year, it's fantastic. So this is Andrea Golden, and it's my pleasure to stand before you to recommend to the Board of Ed that Andrea receive tenure. Andrea joined Montebello in the fall of 2021, and because we are an inclusive school and pride ourselves on being one, I almost immediately blessed her with a lovely case of COVID to ensure she felt welcome. On the bright side, our daily health check-ins created an immediate and unforgettable bond. In her time here, Andrea has proven to be a skilled and passionate educator who is a dedicated advocate for bilingualism and cultural diversity. She has welcomed numerous students into her classroom from places all around the world, helping them to feel safe and successful both in and out of the classroom so that they may develop the confidence and independence to support their journey beyond second grade. Andrea embodies the qualities of an exceptional educator, dedication, passion, and a genuine commitment to the growth and success of her students. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to work with and learn from Andrea over the last 3 years, and I look forward to seeing the impact she makes on students in the years ahead. Congratulations, Andrea. Te mereces todo la mejor.
Thank you very much. I now want to welcome from our high school, Dr. Paul Adler.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Paul Adler, principal here at the high school. Thank you, Dr. Gunderson. Thank you, board, for being here and honoring our tenure recipients. I'm going to start by calling up Sue Wix, our teacher. It is my honor to present Sue Wix to the board as a candidate for tenure. Sue has taught art to a wide variety of ages throughout her career at both the middle school and high school, as well as an independent practice with adults. She's particularly adept at connecting our newest students to the power of art. Whether working with students new to Suffern, or those who have come up through our system, or those who are multilingual, Sue identifies each student's passion and helps them express this passion through art. If you were to walk through Mrs. Wick's art studio and classroom, you would see the identity of each student in their artwork. From detailed painted masks to three-dimensional designs to 2D renderings. Most recently, Sue has been an innovator for our art department, being the first to teach our art and mindfulness course. Here you'll see our students combine their love of art with developing their self-awareness. No matter the subject she teaches, students describe Ms. Wick's classroom as safe, warm, and inclusive. And this warm, inclusive space is not limited to class time. If you ever happen to stop by her room at lunch, it's quite busy. It's full of students because they just love coming to Miss Wick's room to enjoy each other's company, to talk to Miss Wicks. And rather than sitting off to the side, Miss Wicks is always circulating and getting to know her students even better, even those that she does not teach. Whenever I need to find a student during lunch, if they're not around here, I go up to Miss Wicks's room. Students of all kind find Miss Wicks to be a great listener and truly interested in their lives. She's such an asset to the art department, always willing to help other staff members in any capacity needed. She's extremely supportive of not only the art program in the National Honor Society, but all clubs and activities at Suffern High School. We are so excited to see all of Mrs. Wick's future endeavors here at Suffern High. It's my pleasure to recommend her to the board for tenure. Congratulations. I'd now like to call up Mrs. Kim Sullivan. So our next candidate for tenure is our French teacher, Mrs. Kim Sullivan. Kim's classroom is a vibrant space full of engaging student-centered learning activities. Between students interviewing each other in French and creating Twitter profiles, which I think I saw last week, Mrs. Sullivan's classroom is always abuzz with student learning. Students have shared with me that they love going to Ms. Sullivan's class because they know they'll make connections to each other and their world using all languages. Her teaching is not limited, though, to language acquisition. She helps students make connections to cultures in French-speaking countries so they gain a better understanding and empathy for those from different backgrounds. Ms. Sullivan builds great relationships with both our current students and alumni. She takes a genuine interest in their lives and well-being, and the warmth she shares with them is evident. You can often see Kim speaking with her former students, now seniors, about their college acceptances and, of course, celebrating their successes. Outside of school, Kim is an avid runner and recently ran in the New York City Half Marathon. Congratulations. Her love of French and running have also intersected. She ran in the Paris Half Marathon, and she's training to be a volunteer at this year's Summer Olympic Games in Paris. Kim's love of French culture and her lived experiences are infused in her lessons and help engage her students. As an educator, Kim is a role model for lifelong learning by her continued studies in the French language. Congratulations to Kim for earning tenure. Congratulations. I'd now like to call up Mr. Seth Ramen. So our third candidate for tenure is Seth Ramen, special education teacher. In just a few years here at Suffern High School, Seth has already become a key pillar of the community. Inside the classroom, Seth works with students with diverse needs and pours belief into them on a daily basis. He breaks down rigorous content and shows them exactly what is needed to succeed. Students of his have told me exactly what they need to score in various parts of their Regents exams in order to be successful. That's thanks to Seth's teaching. His teaching is not, though, limited to content. On many occasions, I've stepped into his room to see him give students inspirational speeches and how they can overcome obstacles that feel insurmountable. He does this by sharing aspects of his own life. He pairs this with intent listening so he can better understand what each student needs in terms of emotional support to be successful. Students compare him to a big brother who looks out for them in every part of their lives. Outside the classroom, Seth is pretty much everywhere. He's in the hallway, checking with the many students he mentors. He's at club activities, supporting fundraisers and events, and he's in the gym, checking in with athletes on their academic status. Seth serves as both our crew coach and assistant athletic director. In a given week, you'll see him at a basketball game, a hockey game, a school dance, at a family open house. Do you sleep, by the way? Okay. He does this really because he just cares about kids. That's who he is. And he'll stop anything to make sure they are okay. There's not a student in our school who doesn't have a big smile after talking to Mr. Ramen. Finally, Seth brings serious school spirit to our staff. He brings adults together, encourages them to attend events, and even gets them involved in various causes. And I think he's acquired more Suffern gear than anyone in the building. He truly bleeds our Mountie Blue. I want to congratulate Seth Ramen for earning tenure tonight.
And I now would like to welcome up our Assistant Superintendent for Pupil Personnel Services, Dr. Lisa Castalda.
Hopefully I have that. Can you hear me? Okay, I'd like to present Dr. Amy McKenzie. And I'd like to thank the board for already granting Amy tenure. Dr. Amy got tenure in December, so it was effective in January, but we're celebrating tonight, and it's a gorgeous celebration. And beforehand, I was talking to, I think, Maha and her in-laws, who I know through the special ed world, and we compared notes, and there's no one else in Rockland County that does a tenure spread like this. Most people don't even have food, so we were very impressed. So anyway, Dr. Amy, let's turn back to her. Amy is an amazing example of what it is to be a Suffern High School graduate. She is a graduate from Suffern High School. She got her bachelor's degree from Manhattan College. She has a Master of Arts in Psychological Foundations of Reading and Learning Disabilities from NYU, a Master of Science in Educational Leadership from Bank Street College. Her doctorate is in Language and Literacy from Fordham University. And then she went on to get an advanced certificate in school leadership from SUNY Albany and an advanced certificate in transition, can't say that, services from Sam Houston State University. I mean, that's just amazing. Let's give her a hand for that. Besides all of that, Amy is dedicated to helping Suffern School District, not just as an employee. She has also been the president of the Suffern Middle School PTA and the Suffern High School PTA, and is the immediate past president of the Suffern PTA Council. So thank you for that work as well. In the community, she's a member of the Suffern Rotary and was a trustee for the Suffern Free Library. I'm tired just talking about that. It's a lot. On top of that, she lives with her husband, Angus, who is also a Suffern High School graduate, with their 3 sons, Angus, who is graduating this year, James, who is attending, what's the name of DePaul Catholic as a football player, and just got his learning permit, and Rory, who is at Suffern Middle School. So, very busy. After Amy taught in the Bronx after graduating and getting her teaching certificate, she came back here to Suffern High School in 2009 and joined us as a special ed English teacher. She received tenure in that area and was working diligently in that role when I arrived as supervisor of special services, the role that she serves now at Suffern High School. She has gone above and beyond anything I could have ever done in the role. She has been amazing. She has put her education in transition to good use and has started enormous amount of transition services for our special ed high school students. She created a special ed transition website that people use regularly from all around the county that's connected to Suffern Central. She has done college fairs. She has done immediate decision days and college trips to RCC, Stack, and Dominican in the county. She's increased our students with IEPs attending colleges by the nth degree. Beyond all of that, she's done trainings for teachers and has taken a big pivotal role in our literacy training, because another piece of her education is in literacy. And she regularly plans and organizes the entire summer PPS Institute in literacy for us every year. Amy has just been an inspiration to work with. Her dedication to students is beyond compare. She will text me at all hours to say, what do you think if we do this for a student issue or a student who needs something special? She is creative in addressing student needs, empathetic to all of their needs, and also works really well with families. She's just been an inspiration in her role. So proud that she has been given tenure. Thank you all, and thank you and congratulations, Amy.
So that is it. So I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, for your support. For those that spoke, I want to congratulate our tenure recipients. I do, just to echo what Dr. Costato said, thank Janet Giannacchio and our kitchen staff for providing all this food, which there is more. So we're going to take a break when we're done, and people can grab some food on their way out. I want to thank the board for their continued support for our recommendations and for our staff. And again, wish everyone a safe trip home. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.